Hey everybody, it's Yvonne and Dexter here, back with another episode of Freightbrokerchic. Hope everyone is doing well, and we're here on this gorgeous patio today. Wanted to just share with you our latest episode. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As I always ask, I don't know what today, but anyway, it will help us to reach more people when you like, share, and subscribe. That's the algorithm that YouTube has put into place. But today we have the master trainer back with us again. Yay, Mr. Dexter Levette. And we're going to talk today with all of the volatility going on. You know, we've got war, we've got domestic issues, we've got supply issues, even baby formula and all that kind of stuff.
And COVID's still lurking around.
COVID is still lurking around. But we're going to talk about the spot market today. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn it over to him and let him share with you what's on his heart regarding the spot market today for you guys.
Okay, for some who don't even know what the spot market is, let's just say that a customer has been trying to get a load covered all day, and he only wants to pay a certain amount of money for it. He's starting to see that is just not working. He's trying to use his brokers. The traffic manager's also trying to use his carriers, his asset-based carriers, and for the price that he's trying to get it for, nobody's taking it. So he says, okay, give me a spot quote. A spot quote is when a carrier tells you exactly, you want to move right now, today, this is how much it's actually going to cost. And so the broker or even the dispatcher will take that spot quote back to the actual customer and say, okay, you want this moved, you need it moved, this is how much it's going to cost. And that is called the spot quote or the spot market. Now, we just went through or going through bid cycles right now. A lot of companies, a lot of customers in America are holding their bids right now. Bids have just concluded, and awards are going out to both brokers and also asset-based carriers. Yes?
Well, you brought up a great thing before we move on from that. You brought up what it is. So somebody's out there saying, okay, so how do I get a spot quote?
Well, that's what I was about to...
Okay.
create.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll be quiet.
Thank you. You said that you're going to do that.
Well, I try to think like them.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, well, the only way you can get a spot quote is to have a customer. You have to have a customer to get a spot quote. You're not going to get any business. To get any business, you got to have a customer.
Right. So you got to be, as we used to say in New Jersey, you got it with the lottery. You got to be in it to win it.
You got to be in it to win it. Exactly.
Okay.
But there are metrics that are checked weekly by different trucking entities that let you know if the spot market is up or the spot market is down. If the spot market is up, that means that there's a lot of freight being moved and that the market is open and it's not that tight because the spot market is up. When the spot market starts getting tighter, that means rates are moving up, that the carriers or brokers or both are saying this is the bottom line. We have to have this, or rates are increasing and they're being improved. So that as rates increase and become the norm, the spot market gets smaller because you cannot raise your rates as high. There's a ceiling to everything, so to speak.
Right.
You know,
because a lot of times carriers will come back and want to say to us, well, you know, make the shipper do this, make the shipper. And I tell people, we can't make the shipper do anything. We work for them. They are our customer. Mm-hmm. That's like, an electrician going to his customer and saying, you need to pay me $500 for this job, when it's only the customer saying they only want to pay $300. It just doesn't work like that. And you'll lose the customer because they're going to go find somebody else who will do it for $300.
Right. So right now the carrier is in control right now, because with rising fuel prices and also capacity issues and the supply chain still in shambles to a certain extent. Carriers, with fuel going up, carriers are just asking for more money, and now when the fuel starts going back down or diesel prices start either leveling off again, you'll start seeing some reduction in some prices. But unfortunately, we're also, not everybody's talking about it, but we're also in an inflationary area right now in America. We're at 8% inflation. That means that everything is more expensive now. And the feds are going to have to cool down the actual economy to actually get us back down to 2%. So what they're actually talking about is slowing down the economy on purpose to lower the inflation rate.
Gotcha.
If that happens, then that's going to have a cumulative effect on freight. That freight also, you cool down the economy, freight also cools down. When freight starts cooling down, the spot market is going to go back up, going back up, exactly, because as the prices go down, you see how it works?
Right.
So,
but that's a great point, and because I've seen some people in our group saying, well, spot market's kind of chasing freight. Well, we're all chasing freight. I mean, to some degree, yeah, it's great to have a customer that you're under contract with, but at some point, because of the fluctuation in our markets, you may end up being thrust into the spot market, whether you like it or not. Because at some point, you're going to realize, depending on the market and the volatility, I can't move it for this rate that I told you we could. Therefore, let's talk about and put it out to the spot market and see what's the best rate out there. So it's really a give and take situation, I think, on everybody's part.
a lot of give, a lot of take.
A lot of give, a lot of take. Because once that carrier, I mean, we don't control, the carrier says, I'm not moving my truck for, $5.50 a mile, and you only got $3.50 on it. Now you need your negotiation skills really need to come into play, and going back to your customer and saying, hey, we're going to have to work with this customer if we really want to get this load moved, or work with the carrier. But again, they hate it. I'm gonna tell you right now, so that's not the norm. Customers don't want to pay more, because you gotta understand, they budgeted for this. So when they put those bids out, they're expecting you to move it for that rate. Just like you have a budget in your household. You don't want your budget blown, they don't want their budget blown.
You don't want your rent to all of a sudden go up by $300.
Which is happening to people, and you see what's happening. They're on the social media saying, what is in the world is going on? I gotta move because I can't pay this. Well, it affects logistics as well. It's the same concept. Things do change. So I hope that explains the spot market for you guys just a little bit. Again, we'd love to have you in our training. If so, please, the information, as I said, will be in the comments, and we'd love to see you there and share Dexter. He has so much. He's just a well of information that you guys would be able to draw from, and we'd love to see you there. Thanks again for joining us, and we will see you next time here on Freightbrokerchic. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.